In this video, I'll be highlighting 3 specific things that I think are key no matter what if we're intent on trying to achieve our goals. So the first way to measure success is to check in and make sure that we're actually still in awe of and respecting the thing that we're after. So for example, you might be an aspiring writer or an artist of some kind. And in order to be successful, you have to make sure that you maintain and nurture your respect for whatever craft it is that you're studying and trying to contribute to. And the same idea can be applied to anything else. If you want to be a parent, you have to maintain a healthy respect for parenthood. In a sense, you have to stay awestruck by the thing that you want to be better at. You have to be awestruck by parenthood if you want to be a better parent. You have to have and maintain a healthy respect for what parents give to our society. We have to stay in touch with what drew us in the first place. In some ways, it's just like a relationship, because you wouldn't pursue a person that you're not interested in. So the more that we nurture our interests and our respect, the more likely we are to be serious about that pursuit. And the second thing is time. If you're able to prioritize the relationship you have with your ambitions and your desires over how quickly you can achieve success, odds are you'll be developed in a quicker and more robust way. You might be spending a lot of time practicing or studying or working, but are those hours spent doing those things under pressure to find some quick result? And if the answer is yes, then you might want to scale back and rethink about how to spend your time doing what it is that you're ambitious about. Number 3, the third thing that you need in order to measure your success is taking a look at your external surroundings. Because in order to be successful, you have to make sure that your external world reflects your internal passion. And when I talk about externalizing, I mean taking up space, physical and hypothetical. And come to think of it, even internet or digital space. Because you can set yourself up for success by cultivating an atmosphere around you that always reminds you about and helps cultivate you under the lens of your ambition and your goals. This third step is really crucial when it comes to relieving some of the burden that comes with pursuing our goals. Because if we can do this right and take this seriously, we can set ourselves up so that we're not just pursuing our goals, but our goals wind up also kind of pursuing us. And that's when the momentum really picks up. Because if you can have your external environment reflect your internal ambitions, it'll be easier to run into the things that you want to run into. So, for example, a lot of us are on social media. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. But who are we following? Are we entering into a digital space that reaffirms and reignites our passion for whatever it is that we're trying to be successful in? Let's take the example of a fashion designer. Is your digital space reflective of your internal passion for design and fashion? Because it can be really habitual for us to click the app and hop on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, especially if when we do that, we're immediately entered into a space where the people that we are following are doing the thing that we want to do. So this is really about taking advantage of what could usually be a distraction and making it serve us for what we want to be invested in. And not just digital space either. Family and friends that we spend time with constitute space as well. The closer that your version of success is to the people that you're around, the easier it is to run into conversations and run into a potential partner to go to an event with. And that brings me to another kind of space as well. Do the kind of events that you attend reflect the kind of success you want to have? Cultivating the kind of environment that matches the success we want to have can make a habit out of running into the things that we're ambitious or passionate about. And that's crucial when it comes to pursuing something, especially if you're in it for the long term. And I want to offer one final thing that I think helps in terms of thinking about success as a whole. Success is a learning curve. We'll always be developing unique and new standards that we struggle to measure up to. And I think that's part of the process. I also think that's part of what makes the whole journey invigorating and filled with joy. I hope this video has been encouraging in some way as always, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.